Andrew Wolnez literally just rode around the block again. What the hell? See, now I'm gonna have to turn on this thing to record. He's wearing a black hoodie with camo sleeves. Let me show you the view here. Come on. Here we go. This is the view from the window. Now, I'm not going to tell you where my car is parked in relation to this video or this picture, but I am going to tell you. Andrew Wolnez keeps riding by my vehicle. I do apologize if this video ends for a second. If you just got on, the reason that might happen is because I'm going to try to turn on the Wi-Fi hotspot thing on my phone. Somebody did finally show me how to do that. It only took forever. All right, I should be connected. We'll see how well this is working. You know, these people go by all hours of the day. Right at the very beginning, police pretend like I'm the bad guy. We got to hear Lothman the other day doing that. You also get to see how I have to stay with very volatile people. People like Shannon Alvarado and Rick McCormick. People like Musim Vijan. That's the guy most recently I had to stay with, and you want me to do things there that I'm entirely incapable of under those circumstances. But nobody wants to approach that elephant in the room, do they? Work. I suppose I should pull up one of my videos of Wolnez. All right, so November 28th, 2018. This is before I got here. Slight criminal convictions, Andrew Wolnez. Hmm. All right. November 28th of 2018. Harassment. Now, when you say I'm one of those kind of people, no. I speak up about those people, and the fact that people don't listen unless I act like those people is pretty fucked up. These people being predatory towards me, you want to tell me this water off a duck's back crap. I guarantee you, if I treat you the way that I'm treated, you're not going to like it. That's not a threat. That's understanding of, well, basic respect for another human being. Not this respect like we've got in modern society. You respect the money, you respect the looks. Actual respect for another human being, okay? How about respect them because they're a person? Is that too difficult? This is from the Headlight Herald. Post this in the comment section. Oh. I'm sure, but I've been listening to people around town. Some of them come up to me and told me very specifically, dude, it's not fentanyl, it's meth. I'm like, I don't fucking care. I don't care what he's on. What I care about is that he's targeted me. I hate that I am targeted by people like this, and police act the way that they do about it. Wolnez keeps riding by my vehicle. He thinks it's funny. Right now, I have to spend 3 to 5 hours going through probably about 20 hours worth of recordings just from the last few days. And worse than that, I don't have the time. I've got nobody to call, got no friends or family. I've got people who pretend. God, that fucking hurts. Oh, thank goodness it's not the other way. My right shoulder is so screwed up, and my right wrist. Oh, goddamn. Some people were nice enough to give me new clothes. I'm itchy enough because I don't get to shower very often. A lot of times I have to conserve my energy for if I have to get away from people. Like when Andrew Wolnez does this, instead of the police doing something about it, they tell me to go somewhere else. So what? That gives him the access to do more property damage. I tried telling Lothman what was going on. That's the reason that I needed someone like Candy there or Nathan there when I needed to speak to these people. And the situation with the cops bullying me and harassing me, refusing to talk to witnesses, and refusing to go get the simplest of evidence, like the cameras at Fred Meyer's. My cameras, I've got recordings of the people at the library a long time ago saying they don't call the police. They'd rather deal with it just by talking to the person. Well, we already tried that by that point, just so you know. The last time around, I believe his name was Don, told me something different. I don't get why he keeps changing the story. It's just a little bit that he changes the story, but he tries to deter me by saying, all I can do. How about do it then? This time, he did say something about letting the police know, which is what should have been done to begin with. Don didn't want to do that. I don't remember exactly what day that was on. It was a long time ago, comparatively with recent events. Record today. Sometimes I end up with so much in one day that I have to post it all up. And sometimes I don't have access to the internet, such as yesterday. I mean, I did, but let me show you because my accounts aren't attached on here. You did you dirty. So we've got the recordings with the officers. And then bullying me. And of course, we've got the stuff with Chris Stafford saying the police were just going to laugh at me. And, you know, they do. They have. All right. So I'm going to take a picture of how many different files there are on this one. This is how many files I have to go through in order to send just the information from the last few days, and that includes the police playing fucking stupid still, or bullying me over past stuff over and over and over again. That's literally an outright goddamn lie, or misconstrued, misrepresented, reworded. Fucking no, dude. I'm not retarded. See length 49 seconds, 3 seconds. Some of these aren't very long. Oh, come on. Having to wait on people like Candace. I liked Candace. Her and her husband were real nice to me. Same thing with Cynthia. Same thing with a lot of people over there at the Safeway. They were very nice. But they weren't good. A good person would have recognized, hey, I'm obviously not being heard. Maybe we should do something to make sure that he gets heard. And what can you do to make sure someone gets heard? Go in with them. When the police talk over them, make sure you know at least enough about the situation when the police make false implications, allegations, and such. You know the difference. Hmm. Wolnez kept going by my vehicle yesterday too, and the day before, and the day before, and I had to make phone calls about it. That's what you're told to do, right? Why isn't it giving all the information on it though? Since 48 minutes, 52 seconds long, 21:42. See, this is what makes it so difficult, is that I don't have very much time to get to these things. This is an hour and 14 minutes, 48 seconds. We'll see which one this one is. Hopefully we can get it to play. Why is it that I'm not calling the cops on Andrew Wolnez every single time he goes by and does that? Well, I'm going to play for you how I'm treated when that happens. The cops are immediately combative and argumentative. We're looking for an excuse to be combative and argumentative. Oh, come on now. My computer is super slow. This is called, the name of the file is, hold on a second. It's going so slow. I'm already an hour and a half into my Martinez and Neubauer lab. So just pull them in the line. Mm. Let's see what this one is. I don't have unlimited resources like people believe I do. There's a lot of people who are very nice, had very, very nice intentions, but no follow through on what's important. Don't turn it in alone. That allows the police to lie to you with the belief that it's okay to do so. They just simply don't want to do their job. Well, who the hell's going to give a shit about a homeless person? Will Chappell, I keep going to him. He's a dickhead every time. I don't know what that is. It's probably me talking to a witness, maybe the Lady Jamie about Nassim. 13 minutes in. See, this is really legitimately what a lot of my time is. Going through the videos once I finally do have access to the library. I have to find the videos that show I'm telling the truth, and I have to find the audio recordings, like in this instance, that show I'm telling the truth. Oh god, this one is 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 9 seconds. Just round and round in circles. Sorry, I'm just jumping through it every so often. See what was going on. And a lot of this is just me sitting in the car or stopping somewhere because I can't walk anymore.
Almost 2,000 years ago. From the Hayden Bridge.
See what's this one? Give myself a fucking headache with that goddamn line. I'm trying to Final recordings with Officer Martinez and Officer Lothman. Wow, that one's 4 hours, 30 minutes, and 7 seconds. Two hours, 36 minutes, 54 seconds. That was 8 minutes. Well, I guess we better get started on finding out which ones are with who. The conversations with the cops are pretty short. They bully pretty quick. They don't like people that try to turn them in. Who would? I mean, realistically.
Hello, my name is Sean Schwartz. You guys seriously need to do your jobs. Lynn Lothman was the first officer to commit a felony against me in this town. Now, yesterday, I spoke with him, and, yeah, he lied to me nearly the entire time.
I wanted to show you my call logs here. We'll go to Tillamook Dispatch Non-Emergency, and we'll go to the history. Wolnez kept going by my vehicle yesterday. And it wasn't just Wolnez that was fucking with me. I had to make phone call after 4 p.m. to 3:03 a.m. I'm trying to call them up and get them to actually do their jobs. Still. And then if we go up further, you get to see that I was calling them. I was getting a hold of them. Do I call 911 or no? Now, the officer in this situation, Neubauer, ends up getting an attitude too. Now, I can't possibly go through all of this stuff and get it all organized in the conditions I'm forced to live in. These officers know that. My predators know that, and that's why Wolnez keeps going by my vehicle. Keeps going right by me.
Used to do nothing. No matter who it is, it's for them to pretend that I might hurt.
Hopping through the video, trying to find the part where I.
Meanwhile, the acting police chief has never called me back, ever. He's one of the ones that bullied me for trying to turn this in back when Ray Rao was still sheriff. It's illegal for them to retaliate against me for trying to turn them in, and that's what they do repeatedly. Lothman got to see 2 videos of assaults last night. There's literally dozens of assaults against me. There are dozens of assaults on my channel recorded against me. And when they happened, I could have turned them in right then, but the police didn't want to. So I had to try a different route, going through friends and family, or calling 988 or calling 211.
And Sean, what would you like me to do? Because my job is to get your information to the law enforcement. That's all I can do for you if that's what you're wanting. If you want a paramedic, I can get you a paramedic. If you want a fire department, I can get you a fire department.
What I need is police who would do their jobs. I already knew the police here aren't going to do their jobs. They're just going to bully me. I know that from their history. So what am I looking for in this video? That part.
What would you like from me?
I'd like you to write down what I said about the officers.
I have to break it down. It's my call.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's the best I can hope for out of them. If it is so. Fast forward through it. You hear me trying to breathe.
It's a completely different course. More than interrupted years of warfare.
Let's see. Roman legions. There's also the stuff with Vikings. A lot of that stuff I learned how to make it because people pay stupid money for it. Let's see, this one's 4 hours and 20 minutes long. You notice I'm just hopping through a little bit at a time to see what I catch in there, to see what is that's going on in that particular video. That was a long period of time waiting. There's just too much to go through. Now some of those, when I'm clicking through them, when they're really long videos, I might be clicking over 20 or 30 minutes at a time per click. God damn it. That makes it a little easier to think, but just a little bit. The part getting yelled at by Neubauer, that should not have happened. Just like Lynn Lothman wanted to yell about the death of Alexander, Christian Alexander. And I've had people tell me he's dead, people tell me he's alive. I've seen the obituary. It doesn't say he died in Tillamook. There are people here in Tillamook who are insistent that he was killed up in the mountains. I'm not the one who recently saw Christian. That was somebody else who made that claim. Alright, so I was on the sidewalk flying a sign to get some money. And lo and behold, Wolnez wanted to go by. I've been recording for a little bit already, so this is just a snippet of it.
I'm pretty sure it's just a chance encounter, but literally, he just wrote down there, he's not allowed on the property. That is trespassing. It is breaking the law. He don't care though. He can do it out in the open.
Where he's sitting at on that particular part, that's legal.
I wonder what kind of drugs he's sharing.
It was likely a bad can of tobacco can. I've never seen him with a cigarette, so it's probably
He's not allowed to do that. It's against the law.
He's going on the
It's a
state
violation of the
property.
protection order, but it doesn't matter.
He's allowed to be on that part.
Kind of like he doesn't care about the trespassing thing.
He also doesn't care about the protection order.
Although he's not allowed to be anywhere near me. There he goes again.
Thank goodness he's leaving at this point. This is just yesterday.
And of course, going right across the Safeway parking lot like he owns the place.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just a chance encounter.
Let me hold it back further. Maybe this will allow you to see it better in context.
Just wrote down there, he's not allowed on the property. That is trespassing. It is breaking the law. He don't care though. He can do it out in the open. Wonder what kind of drugs he's sharing.
And yes, you saw me. That's why I ended up pointing the camera there.
He's not allowed to do that. It's against the law and a violation of the protection order, but it doesn't matter. Kind of like he doesn't care about the trespassing thing.
You're right there again, trespassing again.
Although he's not allowed to be anywhere near me, there he goes again. And of course, going right across the Safeway parking lot like he owns the place.
Another one of the issues, the lack of ability to charge my phone adequately or effectively. My phone's at 20% now. I've been here for about almost 2 hours. Come on, play. I've been waiting on this audio file here to play for what, 5 minutes? Yes, I'm aware that all routes to that spot he would have seen me on his way in. I'm well aware that where I was standing, nobody would have not seen me, especially knowing there's a protection order. I was standing on the sidewalk, the public sidewalk, not hiding behind a tree. There wasn't a bunch of really. There was also a fella last night. I saw somebody coming on their bike, but I was pretty sure they were on the sidewalks. When I opened my door, he thought I was trying to beat him up or something. I was trying to hit him with my door. When we're talking about an excess of 20 hours of evidence altogether to go through, I got 3 hours to put in. It's Saturday. What am I going to call? Which one is it? Maybe this one.
All right, I'm getting ready to hit back. It is 10:01, so I'm going to take my dear sweet time.
That was right afterwards because I remember there's Cheetos there. A guy gave me those last night. I went for a walk because it's 10 o'clock every night. Then youngins from Tillamook Sporting Goods parking lot. Now, mind you, when I say youngins, I'm not talking about 5-year-olds or 8-year-olds. I'm talking about people who are between the age of 16 and the age of 30. Anyway, so it's probably the video right before this one.
Back. It is 10:01, so I'm going to take my dear sweet. Dangerous territory. Make sure we don't do that with rats, but there's so many that have. What? He only is violence. Shit. Now, posting their numbers on the internet.
Sorry, I'm just going through.
Go back to the-
Oh, that's Skylar. That's one on the one after the first harassment from what I could. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at some point in that video. We'll see if it's in this one.
Well, this is the problem with getting fucked with over and over and over again. But you set a lot of battery time. Now, keep recording. When you drive by real quick, you fuck with me right off.
Well,
He wraps around. He's able-bodied. He's on a bicycle. I can't even get on a bicycle. There's a lot of nasty predators in this town. A lot of them. A lot of people looking for some excuse to be mean to somebody.
All right, where is that one? Damn, I know I have it. Maybe it's this one, 27 seconds long.
Alright, it's
I'm trying to get out of my
7:29
vehicle.
p.m. And you all know it's been climbing for, I want to say, the third or fourth time today. He also keeps violating no trespassing at Safeway. There's also the situation with Valerie. Alright, it's
Alright. That's just me making sure there's sort of documentation of it. This one, let's see.
I'm just gonna have to start recording and keep fucking recording because Wolnez just went by again. There he is over at the corner. Fucking doing it again.
Let me back that up to where
The guy on a white bike.
he had just gone by.
Wolnez just went by again. There he is over at the corner. Fucking doing it again.
Oh, come on.
Him and a guy on a white bike.
See, that's the problem with having to try to record this stuff and also having to conserve battery in case I have to call 911. Having to call the 988 emergency or the non-emergency number for Tillamook or, all these different places I'm expected to call. Told to call, sent around in circles to call, and they all infer the mentally ill crap. What am I supposed to do about this? Anyway, I'm going to give another description of what Andrew Wolnez was writing when he went by me today. And then again twice more. I've been here at the library, he went by my vehicle.
Probably John Hospital today. Well, we'll only have to be for a good thing. The second to last month, he decided to put his hands on me.
Alright, I can't hardly hear that. Basically, it's the guy talking to me, and it's a very good point that he's making, but what part are we after?
Last month, he decided to put his hands on me. You've got a fucking company on something. Go for fun. You want to keep one of them back, or all of them back, or some of them back, but keep something, none of them back, don't leave them back. You stay up, don't want it. You know, don't get something you want. You gotta come fucking want it. Not in fucking head, maybe busting your cat, maybe you're able to second, you just try to get in or something. Or you something from third breath, or you say, or something shit. Yeah, like, don't punch a motherfucker in the throat. Don't punch a motherfucker. Try to fucking jail, that's shut him up. Julius talking, I mean, you got a Julius talking. Oh, you got to punch him. Open palm, I'm the fucking caller. She's just something in the throat. A lot of time it's be enough. You just punch my kid. Right on the collar bone. Right on the knee.
But it's all hurting me.
All you got to do is punch like a kid.
The point I'm trying to make here is that it doesn't take much to hurt a person. I just don't want to do it. I grew up with that. I know these lessons. I just ain't allowed to follow them because I'm autistic. I'm different.
I tried to me. I'm surprised John talked to me today.
There he goes, starting over. Like I said, just a little clip of the video. Same as these ones right here. But the ones on my computer, I don't have the time to go through them all. God, there's just so much here. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to go through these in a little bit. My computer is so full and it's so old. I'm just doing the best that I can to try to get by day to day. I have to pay people to help me with stuff that I'm not physically able to do for myself, and they ain't very nice about it. A lot of these people are drug addicts. I have to rely on drug addicts because they might be here right now, and I'm in a desperate situation to get my stuff moved, whereas the people I'm having to wait on promises from are still procrastinating after months. So I have no way to turn in the abuse by Wolnez without a friend or family member. And of course, we've got recordings of police officers and what they're pulling, but in order to organize that, I have to be able to sit here at the library long enough to do that. And I'm not going to be allowed that. I have to know that I can go to the police when this stuff happens and not be abused by the police or neglected or dismissed or blown off. That's obviously not a happening thing. Fucking shameful. Alright, we'll shut that one down and I hope it'll do something in a little bit. All right, there we go. It's 3:04. I got a little bit of stuff to go through. I was able to find some of the ones close to what I need. I'm so fucking tired. Every night I get kept up like this. Now, when I was over at Massines, Jesus, not fucking work. I do apologize for this. I got in the stream. It's not working. Another wasted day. Happy 420. Good to be with you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and your sister's keeper too, and no victim left behind. Mm.